Ilia Topuria has just fired off a massive warning shot directly at Islam Makhachev. The lightweight champion says that when their fight finally happens, he won't simply outpoint Islam. He's aiming to do something nobody has ever managed to do to him in MMA, take him to the ground and make him tap. Topuria made it crystal clear this isn't just mind games or pre-fight hype. He genuinely believes he has the tools to dominate the Dagestani wrestling machine on the mat and get the finish. He's also firmly locked in on Justin Gaethje at the White House event. Ilia is predicting a first-round knockout, but only if Gaethje keeps coming forward. Topuria explained that most fighters tend to survive longer against him simply because they back away and make him work across the entire cage. With Justin's trademark pressure-forward style, Topuria believes the fight will end early and violently. On top of all of that, Ilia made it absolutely clear he doesn't care who's standing across from him at the White House card. If Gaethje pulls out, he'll take Arman Tsarukyan without hesitation. And if Tsarukyan falls out too, he'll fight anyone willing to step up. He just wants to be inside that octagon. That hunger comes especially hard off the back of the recent legal troubles he had to deal with. Let's hear it straight from Ilia.
When I get the opportunity to fight with someone, I always used to think about what can I do to really shock the world. So with Islam, I'm like, to shock the world, I have to submit him. So this is what I think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna take him down and I'm gonna submit him. I know that inside yourself, maybe it sounds a little bit weird, like strange, like, listen, how you're gonna take him down, how you're gonna submit him. But don't be surprised when you are gonna see that happen.
I'm not doubting you, by the way. It's just not, you don't hear every day someone say, yeah, I'm gonna go out and submit Islam Makhachev. He's that good, especially on the ground.
He's good. Everyone is good. Justin is good. Alex is good. Charles is good. Max is good. Everyone is good. But I'm different. So, I'm the GOAT. Nah.
Are you? Do you feel that way?
Nah, not really.
Michael Bisping and Paul Felder are fired up about the monster card being assembled for UFC 329 on July 11th during International Fight Week. Bisping believes the main event could be a box office blockbuster, a rematch between Conor McGregor and Max Holloway. With Conor's long-awaited return rumored to be the headline attraction after he missed the White House show, a clash with the former featherweight king would be must-see television and one of the biggest draws in UFC history. The card is already stacking up impressively. One of the most compelling potential matchups generating buzz is Paddy Pimblett squaring off against surging Frenchman Benoit Saint Denis. This would be a high-stakes lightweight showdown between two ranked contenders, Paddy coming off his loss to Justin Gaethje, and BSD looking to crack the elite tier with his powerful grappling and his ability to get finishes. International Fight Week is shaping up to be an absolute spectacle. Add in Gable Steveson's highly anticipated UFC debut on the same card, and the entire week is overflowing with star power. Let's roll the clip of Bisping and Felder breaking down the stacked UFC 329 International Fight Week lineup.
Paddy Pimblett says that he's returning for International Fight Week. I think a lot of people are jumping to the assumption because of the post by Benoit Saint Denis. He posted a picture of like British beef, or some beef. As everyone's alluding to, but I think if for Paddy being on International Fight Week, I think Benoit Saint Denis is probably the perfect opponent.
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense, and they've kind of both said that, and we even said it after he lost to Gaethje, and you know Benoit's been on a win streak, and he wants to get up into the rankings. It makes sense. Well, actually, is he above Paddy in the rankings?
He's 5. I think Paddy's 6, or maybe it's the other way around. But they're 5 and 6.
They're right near each other. And it should be a fun fight. I mean, both guys aren't necessarily the most clean strikers, but both throw down the entire time.
I think main event's probably going to be Conor McGregor, Max Holloway.
It's gotta be.
Khamzat Chimaev has finally spoken out on the building tension between Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev, and what he had to say tells you everything about where loyalties lie right now. In a recent Russian-language interview with Adam Zubarov, Khamzat was asked about the potential super fight and didn't waste a single second. He backed Islam Makhachev to get the job done, full stop. But this wasn't some cold technical breakdown, there was real emotion simmering underneath it. Chimaev and Topuria haven't always been on opposite sides. Until recently, there was genuine mutual respect between the two. They trained together, shared sparring sessions that people still talk about, and even worked corner duty for Guram Kutateladze at a UFC event. No bad blood, just two elite fighters who respected the craft. But that started to shift once Ilia began taking shots at Islam in interviews and making it personal. That didn't sit well with Khamzat at all. Loyalty runs deep in that part of the world, and once Islam became a target, Chimaev was never going to stay on the sidelines. His frustration was clear, especially with Ilia's habit of talking down about practically everyone on the roster. Let's hear what the middleweight champion had to say.
One thing that I really dislike about some of these modern champions. Okay, look, I love Khabib and Islam. They're Muslim, and I'm Muslim. They come from a mountain village like me. Same country, same small republic like Chechnya and Dagestan. It's the same. I have a lot of brothers from Dagestan. Islam at 170 is a killer. He exceeded my expectations at 170, if I'm being honest. I doubt his chances at 185 if that ever happens. But at welterweight, he's a killer. No one will stop him, I'm sure. Especially some of these smaller guys that started shit-talking now. Wrestling is different, brother. Wrestling is superior to striking. You can't beat a wrestler with your striking. We have the best wrestling and grappling in the world. We've shown it time and time again, and this time, it won't be any different.
Alex Volkanovski just slammed the door on Jiri Prochazka's immediate rematch hopes against Carlos Ulberg. The featherweight king says it simply doesn't work that way. While Prochazka claimed he showed mercy after seeing Ulberg's knee give out, Volk cut straight to the brutal reality. If you lose to a guy who tore his ACL mid-fight and still managed to finish you, that doesn't strengthen your case for a rematch. In Volk's eyes, Ulberg showed extraordinary heart and proved he was the better man that night, despite suffering a far worse physical setback. The timing of this couldn't be more relevant. The light heavyweight division is incredibly thin right now. With Ulberg likely facing a mandatory title vacation due to the severity of his knee injury, Magomed Ankalaev coming off a loss, and most of the top names either sitting inactive or on losing streaks, there aren't many clear momentum-driven contenders stepping forward. Paulo Costa stands out as one of the very few guys carrying real momentum off a big win. Depending on how long Ulberg's recovery takes, Costa could be next in line, whether that's a title eliminator, an interim fight, or even a vacant title opportunity. A matchup against Ankalaev makes plenty of sense on paper, and Chimaev is still lurking in the mix if he gets past Strickland and makes the move up to 205.
He says he wants a rematch. I think there's any...
Nah, that's not going to happen. I mean, who is it? Like, I mean, again, I like Jiri. I'm not having any shots at him.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that. I mean, I've you know, like, even though his leg was busted, that was all. It looked like it was always going to be a tough fight for Jiri, except for when his leg was busted and he was still able to get the job done. I don't know how you can convince the UFC that give me a rematch because of these circumstances. They're going to be like, wait, he tore his ACL and still was, managed to knock you out. Like, it was a lot worse on his end than your end, so I don't know how they're going to sort of go about that. I think that's going to be so much confidence for Carlos. The adversities that he had to go through, and for him to just, again, I always say, like, it's a privilege, right? Like, and this is another situation where that adversity was a privilege, your leg and your ACL going. But now it's an opportunity to do something great that people are going to talk about forever.
That's it from MMA Time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for daily MMA updates.